Yo, what up? Destiny 2 with no subscribers joined 1 year ago. It's gotta be the real person. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is far too early, but I have some gaming I've been meaning to do. Have not been able to play nearly as much. And just want to kind of get ready. Do some things, so that is where I'm at. I think I'm just going to go easy mode with a little bit of geomags. We're going to vibe. So my goal for this stream, if you guys are not aware, they are updating all of our armor stat rolls, meaning that the mobility stat is going to be equivalent to the weapons stat in the new system. Resilience is going away, and that's going to be kind of tied into that, and the recovery are going to be kind of tied into the health stat. You are getting discipline, will just go into grenades, intellect will go into super, melee, or I'm sorry, strength will go into melee, and then there is one that is for class. I'm trying to remember. Maybe that's recovery going into there. Regardless, we have a ton of high resilience armor because that has been the only thing that's been on there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm switching everything over. Switching over to mobility armor. And then I'm just going to vibe this morning for a little bit if you guys want to hang out. And I am going to try to get some more failsafe engrams. And we're just going to have a grand time playing some older content, some episode echo stuff, some things I've not done in a long time. Yeah, we're just gonna vibe. So hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're awake this morning. All right, let's see. I might have got rid of the quest. I might need to go pick. Yeah. What's up, Breeman? How you doing? I know I'm real early today, so like I was just saying, doing a little fail-safe engram hunting. Gonna try to get some high mobility armor to go into the weapon stat. But I have a lot of stuff that I can do on my warlock and my hunter. Kind of progress through that quest there, so that's what I am doing. Try to remember. There you go. Figure we get some hours in on stream this morning, and then this evening I say this evening. It's like 6 hours from now. I got 1 or 2 raids with some fellow D2 content creators, actually. Got some cool experiences or some cool opportunities to kind of vibe with some fellow creators, and we are going to be playing this evening. So that will be fun. Got a lot to do. Yeah, I don't know. We've been so busy the last few weeks and stuff. The wife and I. So we kind of just said last night we did date night. We went and saw the new Mission Impossible movie. And it was kind of mid, to be honest. But oh, okay. I thought you meant a lot of IRL stuff to do. All right, so let's see. I think I'm early on in this Echoes quest. Yeah, I'm pretty early on. Okay. Damn, what raid was that? There were all sorts of other raids out around that time. Ooh. Well, I don't know everyone's name based on their like YouTube and stuff, but are you in my Discord? We have a lot of raids that go up at various times. You should try to hop in. Oh yeah. Honestly, that's kind of funny. That's like a hard mode version. Trying to just do it on PS3. Oh, sick. You're just getting in. Good morning, y'all. Yes, you are awake. Yes, you're not dreaming. Zach's doing an early morning stream today. Yes, he's sleepy. Yes, he's trying to make the most of the fact that his wife's sleeping in today, and she does not. She probably won't wake up for a couple hours. Yes, I do have streams planned for this evening. Long stream this evening, actually, so that's why I am just vibing off camera.
Then I won't have to drag them anymore.
No one wants to see my sleepy eyes this one. Hope you guys are looking forward to the weekend. Hope you're going to have a productive weekend. Whether that's getting stuff done for you, or whether that's doing nothing because you've done too much during the week. Yeah, you should be able to. You know what's interesting, actually, Brandon? We actually have quite a few people in our community that are from South America. I'm sorry, early here, South Africa. But yeah, I mean, we got people all over the globe, man. So Hardest thing is just playing the time zone game, just making sure. And so I'm real big about kind of scheduling, trying to schedule stuff, because that's just how my life works. I know some people that have the flexibility to just play whenever. But if we set something up and we say, man, we're gonna get Bremen through this thing, at this time, then I'm pretty good at being there when I say I'm gonna be there. But oftentimes cannot make it if it's just a random one-off thing. Because, like I just said, I gotta play around the schedule with the wife and everything. So.
That's better. A perfect sample. I will process it and use it as a baseline for our future research. Please deliver it to my mainframe in the remains of the Exodus Black here on Nessus. But be warned.
What's up, Rebby?
If
if you are a real person, which you may be, not trying to judge anything, you are more than welcome to join my community Discord, and we can connect there. I do not necessarily go out of my way to just add random people, because I've just gotten so many messages over the years. So, yeah, hop in the Discord, man. Happy to have you around. All right, let's see here. I gotta go do that. This music is a little too bumping for me this morning. I need a little more lo-fi. Oh, yeah. So Raymond, what time is it for you right now? Because it is 9:16 a.m. for me. Oh, nice. All right, well, we can do a raid for sure, man. That is not an issue at all. Hopefully this is a little more entertaining than the news for you. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I will say you can't talk directly to your news anchors. You can talk to me, though. I don't need to do that. This is what I need to do. What's up, Blue Tag? Little Junior. Man, I throw it up in the Discord. I got a lot of stuff going on, but there's a lot of people who know how to do Vault of Glass. Try to get some stuff going. Perfect scenario. Did you boys see that? It was making me run that whole mission to get the thing done. I popped in right before the final boss was done. Heck yeah.
That's nice.
That's perfect. And I get a commendation. That's funny, dude. You know, sometimes it just works out for you. Know what I mean? Sometimes life just works out. So, Bremen, you said you just came back to the game. What, like, was the last time you had played back in? Was the last time you played back 8 years ago? Or is that just the last time you did a raid? I gotcha. So if you just came back, what was the last time that you played prior to that? Gotcha.
Another outgoing data stream has been detected. Whoa, this is some old-looking code.
It does appear more complex. No matter. Our mission is the same. Stop their communication.
Glad you're coming back. Did you find? I'm assuming you found the channel for like through like returning players content that I was making. Yeah, that's kind of what I've seen quite a bit. Just a lot of people playing, coming back to the game and stuff like that. I think it's kind of an ebb and flow situation. Stepped away. There were a lot of people who said that they were completely done after the final shape, which is perfectly fine.
That is a lot of data. Stepping in. It is more beautiful than I could have dreamed. But someone lost a big hole.
Yeah, man, they are a little pricey. I would just say, you know, if it's an issue of cost with it, I think that the best thing anyone could do
Well done,
is wait till reviews come out, man. Wait till you start seeing previews, you start seeing hype levels, you start watching streamers. Like, I'll be live as soon as it comes out, and I'll be, you know, running through things. And if you're like, you know what, I don't know, you know, you just gotta listen and watch people that you trust and get their opinions on it, and then get a wide range of opinions, you know. Sometimes you get people who get overly hyped by stuff, like early on, and sometimes you gotta look intentionally for people that have a little more nuance to it and stuff. But I mean, the game's gonna be there, so it's just one of those things, like, since the game will be there, might as well, you know, might as well wait until it's a good time for you to buy it.
Data for me means an assist for you. There are days where I really miss having access to my railguns.
Yeah, that's fair. I think Lightfall was by far the most disappointing for me, but I think that's just because we were coming off the Witch Queen and, you know, everything we had seen marketing wise. But then once we kind of got in there and saw, like, oh, this is just fluff, this was just filler content to make this last longer and stuff, it just felt bad. Even though they cooked a lot of things up for that expansion, dude. It's just one of those things. That was the only one that's disappointed me. You know, to a large extent. I think there's little things that are different. Different expansions that you could be frustrated with or wish were better.
It is more beautiful than I could have dreamed.
usually stream with the door shut, but left it open today because didn't get a chance to hang out with the cats too much yesterday, and now they are tweaking out. They're trying to figure out what is going on. And everyone is out tonight trying to get in my DMs from Discord.
That is a lot of data. Stepping in.
Yeah, I agree with you, Freeman. I think hindsight's 20/20. You look back and you know, we see what we had. Like, there were a lot of things about the year of Lightfall. I know a lot of people had some negative opinions when it came to maybe when it came to Root of Nightmares, but Root of Nightmares is still one of my favorite raids to run. I don't need I don't know. There's a reason we don't go back and run Salvation's Edge all the time. This activity just takes so long. There's too many rounds of it.
Please accept this gift and mulch some Vex with it. I'd do anything to get that data. Anything.
Yeah, Bremen, if you hop in the Discord, you know, at some point we'll get to today. Today I'm just gonna kind of do a vibe thing here on stream, and then like I said, I got a couple of things this evening. But yeah, man, there's myself, and then there's a lot of really cool people that we've added to my Discord community that I think you would really vibe with well. Especially being on the same time zone. That's the hard part for a lot of people, not being able to do that. So. Make sure you ask any questions in there, man. I got a lot of really knowledgeable people in there. And the thing I like the most is a lot of unique perspectives. I think that's a good thing. Is like sometimes when you play with the same people too long, or you just kind of play by yourself. It's good that you can play this game solo if you really want to. But I really think that this game is made to be played together. And so giving you the ability to have some new perspectives on things and stuff is good.
That's as much data as we have capacity for. Time to leave, Guardian.
Your faithful failsafe. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. They cannot kill you. The Vex will try capturing you. Do not let them. It is unpleasant. Harvesting radiolaria.
Yeah, man. I mean, D2 is a great game to be able to play by yourself, and you can do all the expansions and stuff. But if you're a D2 player, or you want to be a higher end D2 player, gotta find ways to play with other people. Not speaking directly at you, but just saying, just in general, anyone listening. Gotta get creative, gotta find ways to play. Sometimes it's like a social thing. Sometimes people don't like talking with other people, or they don't, you know, for whatever reason. And so I think it's really strong, like if you can get past that side of things, and you can find a way. Hardest part sometimes is just like balancing life with stuff. But if you can find a way, get creative, find a friend group or a group of people that you can schedule stuff out with. That's the other thing too, is like sometimes people get disappointed because they think like, oh, well, I'm available, so other people should be available right when I'm available. Well, what they don't realize is like all the work that goes into trying to, you know, get raids together or get groups together. Like, if I'm looking to do something tonight, I've probably been messaging people about it for the last few days, because that's just how it goes, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta get ahead of schedule and stuff, and it's not the most fun thing in the world, you know, like video games. Like back in the day, all the things I remember being a kid playing video games, stuff like that, was like spontaneous, right? It's like, oh, the Modern Warfare 2, you know, lobbies and stuff you go into, and it's like, dude, like, it's all of that. But for me right now, it's kind of this one thing where it's like, I have a literal wife, been married 7 years. It's like, you know, we got stuff going on. Well, Freeman, one thing I would say about that is they added the fire team, you know, joint fire team power, meaning that you would be able to be brought up to people's lights. So say I'm at 2020 and you're at 2000, it would bring you up to 2015 within 5 light of whoever is the highest person. So I wouldn't necessarily say like, oh, I'm not doing it just because of this, just because that's not really how the game works right now. So if you're just trying to get more in the feel of the game, that's true, but I wouldn't be dissuaded from playing. Also, there's a lot of things you can do as a player to make yourself not a burden, you know. Yeah, so if you're at 1970, well, so here's the first thing. Make sure you go talk to the emissary in, there you can see it on streams here. Go to the Eternity, go to this Rite of the Nine destination. The emissary for all 3 of your characters will have a free gift for you of 2020 light weapons and power and all that stuff. I know some people like the grind up, but there's no reason to at this point. Like we're only a month away.
Guardian secured.
Go take advantage of it, man.
You ever get out of the tower, Ikora?
Okay, so I just got, I got 3 for that. Yeah, I only got 3. Damn.
It's my duty. I miss the freedom of my younger days, but I can help the most from up here.
Wow. Nobody even crash landed you across miles of planetoid to make you do it.
All right, let me go fly to Failsafe. Neo, what's up, man? Yeah, we were just talking about the intricacies of time zones, man. I will, whenever you get up, though, I'll probably be live again. I got a couple raids tonight. At least one raid, maybe 2 raids with some other D2 content creators. Kind of like an introduction, little meet and greet action, so... Dio, will you on Discord, can you DM me your Twitch name? I was trying to set up... Oh, I got it. Never mind. I found it. I was trying to set up the mod stuff that we talked about yesterday, but I was having trouble finding your name yesterday, so... Alright. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. It's funny because I'm just sitting here. I'm like, can you give me any just actual... I guess if I wanted to get creative, I could just actually wear the failsafe armor. Oh, sweet. Okay, so all I have to wear is the class item. Let's go. All right, stat increase, stat increase. Yeah, Neil, what's your background with rating and stuff, man? All right, so I'm at 26 engrams. Guys, I'm trying to get back up to the 99 mark again. Let's see here. Fusion rifle, rocket. I think I need a glaive as well. Machine gun, glaive, fusion rifle, linear. I think I have on me what I need. So let's see. See you guys.
Welcome back to Nessus, Captain. I will now re-engage my proximity-based detection method to lead you toward a useful sample. Don't worry. I refined it after last time. It's a lot more sophisticated now. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Am I going the right way? I think so. Yo, I'll tell you what, Cold Heart is fun, but Delicate Tomb absolutely rips.
Excellent. This sample will do nicely. I can use this radiolaria to see how far the unpredictable behavior of the Vex is spreading. Another radiolarian spring. Beat boop, 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 beat boop.
Wish this thing would tell me where the objective is. I don't see a little indicator anywhere. There it is.
Okay, more radiolaria. Oh, this is strange. There's definitely something influencing the... Wait, am I getting a call? I'm getting a call. Hello?
Saint, come in. Damn it all.
I need them to give me the
Unable to
ability to
get through
skip
to
past
Saint.
this stuff like
The
they do
Vex
in
must be
Destiny
jamming
Rising.
the frequency.
Saint unit, please respond.
There's no interference. His comms are open, he's just not answering.
That is not like him at all. Something's wrong.
One
Something's
moment.
wrong.
I have triangulated the last known coordinates of the Saint unit. He touched down not far from the Nessus object impact site.
The impact site. Guardian, you know that area. Go back to Nessus and follow his path. Please. Saint can stand against any Vex. But I fear there may be something more sinister at work here.
Sharing coordinates. Ready when you are, Captain.
Sharing coordinates. Okay, I want to check and see. Platinum score. Both encounters and breach executable activity. Destroy all available network security nodes. That's all I need. Yeah, I'll probably try to knock this out at some point. Slayer Baron. Yeah, these are just grindy, dude. I guess honestly, I'd probably do that and just knock it out. Okay. Mission Mesmerize.
Thank you for looking into this, Guardian. It's unlike Saint to go AWOL. I left Osiris in the helm, against his objections. Nessus is undergoing a rapid metamorphosis. And until we understand the nature of its evolution, I'm not risking any lightless personnel. Guardian, I'm concerned. Saint is one of the Vex's oldest enemies. They hold him in esteem, if that makes sense. If they capture him, it won't be to kill him. It'll go deeper than that. Let's hope it's nothing. I'll be your eye in the sky for this op, and Failsafe will be tech on the ground. Good luck.
Sorry, y'all. I want to put a little thing on screen to show what I'm actually doing. Alright, let's get back at it.
These are the Saint unit's last known coordinates. He was headed directly into the Well of Flame.
The radiolaria has been drained from this basin. But there's no evidence of a fight. Did the Vex just let him pass?
The Saint unit may have entered peacefully, but it appears the captain will meet violent resistance. Oh, I love this part.
Guardian, the Vex are peeling back, retreating under suppressing fire. Those are infantry tactics we normally see from the Cabal or Fallen. Or Guardians. Something in their strategic doctrine must have changed. We need to get to Saint right away.
I am not the real Saint, then who am I?
Saint, come in. Where are you?
Just an error, compounding into the future.
The Saint unit cannot hear us. He appears to be engaged with a local signal.
A local signal? This is bringing back bad memories of Lakshmi 2 and the endless night. I pray to the Traveler I'm wrong.
Diverging from the true path, corrupting our timeline.
The Saint unit's transmission is originating from behind that barrier.
Get us in there, Failsafe. Whatever it takes.
I can bypass security with the data we collected from across Nessus. But the Vex will be absolutely homicidal about it. Please keep them back while I work.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. It is a bright and early stream for me. I'll be on here for probably another hour or so, maybe two, and then hop off, get some things done, and then I will be back this evening for a longer stream, doing a couple raids, at least one, maybe two raids with some people. What's up, Evil Chicken? How you doing? Man, it's going. So I'm kind of at this place where if I get a couple gamers that wanna run, I need to do that. There's like some sort of like platinum version of Breach Executable. I don't know what it is.
In a symphony of consciousness, by a benevolent.
And then I need to do the like node, the like whatever the overload or the secret mission thing. I think I need to do that, and I need to hit every single one of the nodes. I don't know where they are. But realistically, man, I'm just vibing. Can this go in the air? Dang it.
It's the retreating Vex from earlier. This must be their final fallback position. Break through, Guardian.
You know, I actually don't know what raids we're doing this evening. Can't remember if I already said this or not, but it's with a couple like fellow D2 creators. First time kind of like as an intro thing. And there were a few... I couldn't quite tell if there was anyone in particular that was taking the lead on it. There were some people that helped set it up.
I was never meant to be here.
Which felt good in and of itself because I usually have to be the one to set up raids and things like that. So it's kind of nice to just be like, oh hey, let me sign up. Just do it.
His invitation.
Saint, can you hear me?
I am not a person. Just a copy of a copy of a copy.
Who's he talking to?
A new golden age is coming. Free from falsities. Like me.
Come on, big guy. Snap out of it. Osiris is waiting.
Osiris. Osiris! Ikora, Guardian.
I've got you, Saint. Don't worry. Thank you, Guardian.
No problem. No problem, Ikora. Not one problem. Hey, there's 2 more engrams. Let's go. Okay, 28. Yeah, we're in hot pursuit. I'll put some more info up on screen as far as why I'm doing it. So sounds good, chicken. I'll see you later. All right.
Saint, what did they do to you?
I don't know. A voice spoke to me on Nessa. I could not deny its commands. Not like any Vex I have seen. It connected to my mind and called itself the Conductor.
Exo and Vex do share radiolaria as a base material.
Maybe they were interfacing for intel on our operation.
They care not of our plans. They measured my humanity. My legitimacy.
What do you mean?
They said, we are a lie, Osiris. The real
Bungie needs to give me the ability to click and hold on the screen so I can fast track this stuff like I can on Destiny Rising.
Saint.
My existence is
It's very nice when you can just hold, like when I'm playing controller, I just hold B. It does a little thing. It says, you want to skip? And then it'll give you basically like a TLDR breakdown afterwards.
almost like
So like, Saint is having an existential crisis.
No.
Continue fighting the Vex until
Do the
he
math
figures his shit
before.
out.
In the corridors of time, I only peered into timelines that mirrored our own. I didn't want to pull you away from a happy life or change you. I wanted to rescue you.
See, you're as close as mathematically possible.
yeah.
Saint, this doesn't change anything. It's a tactic.
You feel real to me.
We know you. And you know us. You're right where you belong.
But this feeling, this displacement, it rings in my head. That voice, I hear it still. I would like to be alone. Alone, please. For now.
Yes.
I know it's useless to tell you not to worry. But try. I'll look into this.
Discuss
Hey,
Saint 14's ordeal.
Is Saint Unit okay? It sounded like that voice. He
Come on,
called it
just give me the
conductor.
engram. Don't decrypt it. Dang
Some
it.
stuff that really got to him. I never thought I'd see him shaken up like that. He's always so strong. I figured if something bothered him, he'd just laugh it off.
But I'm sure he'll be fine. He's surrounded by people who care about him. You, Osiris, Ikora, and the whole Vanguard. No one can stay sad when they're surrounded by that much support.
I assume.
I'll continue processing all the samples you've extracted from Nessus. Now that the conductor has harmed Saint Unit, I have disabled my compassion protocols. We will locate it, and we will make it pay!
Okay. What's it want me to do now? Speak to Ikora in the tower.
Guardian. Hello.
Loyalty to the Vanguard does not go unrewarded.
I do not need a cutscene, Ikora.
Genocide. Thousands of civilizations across the universe, all visited by the Black Fleet. All lost to the violence of the final shape. That's where this echo comes from. At least, that's our theory. Reports from the Pale Heart.
Love doing this old stuff that no one's queuing into, because that allows me to get pulled forward to a lot of things. I was hoping I'd get pulled forward further than that.
We can only assume the Fallen here are searching for the Echo for themselves.
It doesn't take a Vex simulation to know that would be really bad.
If they secure it, it will be as disastrous as the Conductor. We cannot allow their interference to persist.
Failsafe tells me the Vex are advancing on your position. Be careful, Guardian.
retroactive flow of radiolaria caused by Vex time manipulation. That it's all been drained now is worrying. Where is it all going?
Never really understood why there was like an enemy like that in all the strikes.
Fallen barrier is down. Finish this, Guardian.
I was really worried we were going to lose that one, guys. Alright, give me some failsafe engrams.
The Vex block our path. They're aware of our intentions. Wherever the radiolaria leads will tell us what we need
How
to
many
know
I got? I
about
was at
the
28.
conductor.
Oh,
We
I
must
got
delve
one.
further into Nessus.
Yeah, I may
Failsafe.
need to just go
The data contained in that
like more
Hydra
strategically
will allow
grind.
you
I
to
thought
extract
maybe
the
playing through the
authorization codes
campaign
required to
or
progress
playing through
further
the
into
season
Nessus.
on this other character would be
Bring
better,
it
but
back to the helm, and I can get started
this does
on
not give
cracking
enough.
it
It gives like direct
You
loot.
heard her, Guardian.
All right, y'all. Well, Heather just woke up, so she is up and at 'em for the day. So I am going to go hang with her for a little bit, and then the plan, in case you weren't here to hear it earlier, is I will be back live in about 4 hours. Honestly, it ain't that long. So, but we are going to do some creator raids tonight, meaning we are going to be vibing with some other D2 creators and getting to know them. It'll be the first time kind of hanging out with a lot of them, and yeah, we're just gonna do some raids. I actually don't know what raids, but we'll be on the main account tonight. So if you guys want to come hang out on the Twitch side, make sure you follow. If you're watching on YouTube, follow over on Twitch. Reason for that is we're going to do 3 emblem giveaways for the, I believe it's called the polychromatic refraction emblem. And so I don't have it on this account. I have it on my alt account, but so I can't show it to you in game. But you would be able to go in, and you will, if you are in chat this evening and you chat in some capacity, say hello, do something of that sort, you will be unlocked and able to interact or be entered into the raffle for the giveaway this evening. So tried last time doing hey, if you give subs and do all this stuff, it's such a nightmare. So we'll do that. We will pick a winner from chat this evening, 3 separate occasions. And so I believe we're doing 2 raids this evening, but potentially could do more, could do, you know, a variation on stuff this evening. So come hang out. Twitch.tv/SaxPlaysGames. Love our YouTube viewers as well. So if you're like, hey, I only want to watch on YouTube, that's perfectly fine. But we will be doing it in our Twitch chat tonight. We'll do it in the giveaway. So if you hop over there. So guys, appreciate you for coming, hanging out. We got some work to do on the failsafe engrams. We'll get that done. We'll find a way, maybe find some gamers to get in chat with us soon. And until next time, be blessed, y'all.